Today, we're going to be fishing this loaded neighborhood pond in hopes to land a monster largemouth bass. Welcome back to TCT Bass Fishing, ladies and gentlemen, and today we are now back home from college for the summer, done with finals, done with all that schoolwork, and we're ready to lock in and grind this summer for you guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Just a little preview of what's coming this summer, man. We're gonna have a lot of jumbo updates, and that is, as y'all know, very close to being done. We're gonna get on some lakes and giant ponds and fish with that John boat, for example. We're gonna have some bait reviews. We're gonna have my favorite baits for the summer. We're gonna do a lot of pond hopping, a lot of pond fishing, a lot of lake fishing, and a lot of challenges as well. So if you have a challenge in mind, make sure to drop that down in the comments, and we'll be hitting that up here very shortly. But without further ado, man, we are back home, like I said, and we're gonna be fishing a pond I call Old Reliable. This pond actually has the most amount of views on my channel right now, and we wanted to come back here and start the summer off with a bang by fishing this amazing pond. We're gonna be throwing things all across the board today, like a wacky rig to a Duke 65 6 cents lipless crankbait, and all sorts of things across the board. Spinner baits, top waters, you name it, man. We're gonna be throwing out here. It might not all be in the video because that just means we didn't catch anything on it, but we definitely threw a little bit of everything today, so make sure to stay tuned, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun and a great way to kick off the summer. So without further ado, make sure you please like and subscribe and enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the water. Let's go. All right, you guys, good morning. Let's get started here with a nice little wacky rig combo here. Take off our 6-inch rod sleeve, toss that to the side, and get ready to rock and roll, man. This pond is always super good in the mornings, especially post-rain, which last time we were here, this is actually, I think, our most viewed video as of right now. It was post-rain, and this place got absolutely, we slammed it. We absolutely destroyed it. We caught a good 3.5-ish, 3-pounder here as well. Caught fish on our first cast and just kept going throughout the entire day. But now we're back here. It didn't rain, but it is early in the morning, so we'll see if it's truly the rain that makes this place absolutely insane, or if it's maybe the morning bite or what. But we're gonna get started here with a wacky rig and just see if we can't get things started here hot with one of the most reliable baits on the market. Personally, one of my favorite baits just to get your day started right and get on some fish, man. That's gonna be your wacky rig Senko, man. I'm sure a lot of y'all throw this bait. It's a great bait. One of the most consistent and best ways to go out there and just get a fish. Just catch a fish here relatively quick and just discover if there's bass in your waters, which right now you would think there's not really much in mine. They normally eat this thing pretty quickly here, but I'm sure this place gets absolutely slammed now. We'll see if we can get on a bite here. I think we have a fish, I'm not gonna lie. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I knew. I saw my line kind of swimming with that backlash. He's not very big. Still a good fish to get the day rolling. I don't know, he may have swallowed it. He was out there for a while. Gosh dang it. We're going to find out. Let's get the pliers now before we start digging in his face. Dang it, you're out there for a minute, buddy. Alright, you guys, we actually got that hook out with not much problem at all. That actually worked out in our favor very nicely. But man, check out that first fish of the day. Nothing too big. Honestly, thought that hook was going to be a lot harder to get out than it really was. But first fish of the day, let's get him right back in his water. Man, beautiful fish to start it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too big at all by any means, but get him right back in the water. There he goes. Beautiful fish. Alright, you guys, well, that was our first fish of the day to start the morning off. Honestly, not exactly what I was expecting there on that cast. I casted and I backlashed, as y'all probably saw, and I was pulling the backlash and I was looking at my line. I was like, man, you know what, that line really looks like it's kind of moving a little bit quicker than it should. Forgot about the backlash and started reeling up, and there he was. He had the hook pretty deep in there, but we got it out with without like drawing a crazy amount of blood or anything. Now I think I'm hooked up on something at the bottom. Alright, you guys, pro tip, take off your reel from your rod and just tighten the line and send it. Oh, that didn't work. It didn't throw hard enough. Still down there. There we go. It's out. Let's go. Just like that, boys. That's how you do it right there. Get that thing right back. Honestly, that doesn't always work, and sometimes you lose your rod tip, but worked that time. All right. Whole lot of bait fish are either fry over here, kind of just following them. You can see them, they're just all in here. Working on a whole lot of nothing this morning. All right, let's switch it up here. All right, you guys, we followed those bait fish all the way back into here, into this corner where we started. We're gonna get our 6-inch Duke. This is a Pro shad color, I don't know, electric shad, I don't know, one of those, but it might replicate what those bait fish are. And we're gonna try to locate those bait fish again, as they just were all in this corner like 10 seconds ago, but I looked down and now I look up and now I don't see them. But oh, they're way out there now, I think. Dang, these things are moving. Either way, throw it out there and slow retrieve, because there's been a lot of action out there kind of in the middle. See if we can't get us on a fish with the lipless crank. Gotta be honest, I am a little worried about losing this crankbait, because I've lost some crankbaits here before. Get caught at the bottom and never see them again, but we'll see. We're launching it now. Oh, there's something over there. Probably a gar. Let's go walk around this other way. Other side of this pond. Nice little jump. Put me in the Olympics, coach. I'm locked in. All right, man, the sun's starting to come out now. It's gotten over the tree line now. And we're gonna try to find that beta fish again and try to get them to freaking bite on the Duke 65. I'm getting slammed by mosquitoes, oh my god. There we go. Duke 65, baby! Get up here. Let's go. On the 6-cents Duke 65. Where's the pliers at before I get caught up? Check that out. On the Duke 65. Whoa, that was almost my finger. Well, Duke 65's out. Bass is... Bro, I'll give you a second, bro. I'll give you a second. Appreciate you. Appreciate your bite, brother. A little bit bigger than the last one. A little bit of a bloody tail there. I don't think he's spawning. It'd be kind of late for that, brother. You're a little behind on the whole mating process here. But, second bass of the day. Got a little battle scar on his back there, but should be ready to go. Yeah, he's ready. Look at him swimming away. Beautiful. Duke 65 pulled it off. Let's roll. All right, you guys, I didn't really get a chance to show y'all because once it got to the water, I took it out, but this was what we were throwing there to catch that bass, man. That 6-cents Duke 65. I think this is the electric shad color. Beautiful little lipless crank, rattle trap, whatever you want to call it here. But I casted it out there and just slow retrieving it, and right when it got to that ledge, it just smashed the 6-cents Duke 65. They also have a 55, which is a smaller version of this as well if you want to downsize. But this is the 65, man. Beautiful bait. And honestly, we're going to keep throwing it around here a little bit and see if we can't get on a fish, and then we're going to switch it up. But make sure to stay tuned, and let's lock back in. All right, we got our second fish of the day today on our 6-cents Duke 65. Ow, it's in my finger. All right, there we go. But we're going to keep throwing that around a little bit because, I mean, it got bit relatively kind of quick. Normally, you would kind of just keep throwing the wacky rig around, figuring it out. But today, we're going to fish a little bit different. Try to get a little bit different type of bites here and get some of these 6-cents baits and put them to work. And see what they can do for us today, because man, they looks great. We already got one to eat it kind of quick. It replicates the bait that they're eating about this time of year, and maybe it'll draw a bigger bite than maybe a little wacky rig would. The biggest fear I have when fishing these baits is getting hung up and losing it. That's the only thing. I like fishing them. Catch a lot of fish. They look cool, but man, you can lose them. That's got to be my only negative about lipless crankbaits and things like that. I feel like they can always, they can get caught at any moment, and it's pretty sketch, I'm not going to lie. But the bites are awesome. They just randomly thump, and they stay. Ooh, I think I just got hit. I don't know. Felt like it. Let's keep throwing it around. Dude, there's a butt ton of mosquitoes out today, man. There's so many mosquitoes. It's about that time in Texas where it's getting hot and humid, and I mean, I would say, yeah, the fish bite picks up a little bit versus winter time, but man, the mosquitoes make you work for it. The mosquitoes are like the worst part of being out here. The heat's all right. I can kind of handle the heat. I'm wearing a long sleeve, which is kind of crazy, but I'm wearing the long sleeve. I'm out here, I'm doing it. The mosquitoes do make me want to leave more than the heat does. Mosquitoes are petrifying. They don't stop. They don't leave you alone until you smush them. Smushed one earlier on my face, had blood on my face from a freaking mosquito. Trying to swat away a mosquito as I'm trying to fish. So annoying. Most annoying insect maybe all time, mosquito and cockroach. It's gotta be my guess. I mean, cockroaches aren't annoying, they're just freaking nasty, dude. Mosquito and what's gotta be number 2? What's gotta be the second most like annoying insect? Oh, maybe like gnats or something? That's pretty dang annoying. Like a fly. Those are pretty annoying too. Well, shoot. So we're gonna switch up and try this 6 Sense Divine swim bait right here. Beautiful swim bait. Honestly, never thrown it in this pond or really any pond, so we're gonna try it out. Let's get out there and get the casting. All right, you guys, let's see what we can do, man. The 6 Sense Divine swim bait, like I just said. See what it can do. Honestly, I've never thrown it on in a pond at all, so we're just gonna try it out and see if it can't get us any good. Honestly, this might be a good thing to throw at that like bait fish area over there, but we kind of just give it a slow retrieve, like kind of like I'm doing now. Ooh, whoa, was that a fish? I got hit on something. Oh yeah, it looks good. It looks great, actually. Look at that. I don't know if I could see that, but it looks really good in the water. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep fishing that. Throw it out there again. Looks good. This bait looks really good, but it can look beautiful. We need a fish to eat it. That's where things get tricky. You really just gotta slow retrieve this thing, wait to feel that tension, and you just hook set it. There ain't too much you can do with this. Kind of give it a couple pops, I guess, and things like that, but I'm just slow rolling it right now, slow retrieving. There's definitely some fish over here that'll eat this, I'm sure. All right, you guys, we're making a little bit of a move here now with our 6 Sense Divine swim bait and our Duke 65. We're gonna move over to this other side of the pond here. There's some birds over there that are kind of just on the bank, and you know what? We're gonna trust Mother Nature here and see if she can lead us the way to the fish. We're just gonna follow these birds on this bank line and kind of just fish this bank line all the way back to the other side to our bag and see if we can't get bit. Mosquitoes are insane, bro. All right, you guys, we're gonna start off with the 6 Sense Divine swim bait here at this new spot. We moved over across the pond just a hair, and we're gonna fish this because we haven't caught anything with the Divine bait yet, and I want to see if they'll eat it. So I want to fish that a little bit first, and we'll also throw the Duke 65. I can hear a freaking mosquito like in my ear. Not in my ear, but right outside of my ear, just flying. Let's try right here. It looks like we got some flickering or popping, or if there's something right in this area. We're gonna cast our bait right here and see if there's anything. No? That's cool, that's cool. Bro, another mosquito on my face. Like, bro, can y'all stop? Oh yeah, there's gotta be something in this area. A lot of fry and little fish jumping around. Gotta be some type of fish over here. There's a pleco right there. There's a giant pleco right there. Those, I think they're invasive, aren't they? I don't even know. Could have sworn I seen a dude on TikTok one time trying to catch him out of ponds. Whoa, look at all those fry that just jumped. Well, I guess I don't have anybody protecting your fish, because I could eat you all. There we go, 6 Sense Divine, baby! I lied! You do have a fish protecting you! Get up here! Let's go! That's what we need! That's what we wanted right there, man. Let's go! That is exactly what we were looking for right there. The 6 Sense Divine swim bait. Let's go! Oh, let's go. Let's check that out, man. Whoa, take it easy, brother. All right, all right, all right, all right. Whew. Oh, he spit it. Ow, I smacked my face. Oh, it's stuck on my glasses. Okay, hold on, that's dangerous. All right, there we go. Come here. Boom! Check it out, boys. Let's go! Yes, sir. First fish on the Divine swim bait. Dude, the bait literally flicked off his... He spit the bait and it went into my sunglasses and could have been really bad. But we got him. Let me show y'all what we caught him on real quick. Got a little 6 cents jig head here and a 6 cents Divine swim bait. 6 cents Divine swim bait and the jig head. And that produced this beautiful largemouth bass. Take a look at that fish, man. Beautiful fish to start the day here, or third fish of the day, not really starting it, but it's getting it going. Glad to know they'll eat that 6 cents Divine swim bait in this pond. We're gonna throw it around a little more and then switch back to the Duke. But man, let's get a beautiful release on this fish. Another good fish of the day. Let's go. All right, you guys, what a fish on the 6 cents Divine swim bait, man. Beautiful fish to be our first fish of the day on the Divine swim bait. Beautiful largemouth bass here. Try to get a good release on him. There he goes. Let's go. What an epic eat that was, guys. On the first time I've ever thrown this awesome 6 cents Divine swim bait in a pond, it gets absolutely demolished. I've never thrown them here, and honestly, I was kind of hesitant because I'm just not super comfortable with throwing swim baits, but it looks like we're gonna have to open up that chapter and that new ability in the arsenal because, man, that thing was absolutely an epic eat. I was literally fishing that bank line, and I was like, man, are these fry or are they not? I was almost certain they were fry, and I kept casting, I kept seeing them popping and stuff like that. I was like, if these were fry, there should be a bass guarding these fry or something like that and getting ready to protect the fry by eating my swim bait, and it just wasn't happening. So I was like, all right, well, either these are fry that just aren't protected at the moment, or they aren't fry. And moments later, this thing gets absolutely abducted by a beautiful largemouth bass. A great way to go, man. We're gonna keep casting this thing though along the banks and then probably switch up to maybe a spinner bait, maybe back to the wacky rig or the Duke 65 and a bunch of different things. Just try to keep catching fish and keep making the day positive and just keep on rolling. So stay tuned, man. That literally hyped me up, man. But let's get right back out there and let's go catch some more fish. Let's go. All right, you guys, that was pretty sick. Honestly, that got me really hyped. The first time I've honestly ever thrown the 6 cents Divine swim bait with the jig head from 6 cents as well as a combo in a pond. Honestly, I don't fish swim baits very often, but it looks like I'm gonna have to start having one tied on a lot more often because that got me hyped up. I'm not gonna lie. Catching fish in a new way that I don't normally do gets me hyped, man. Like if I throw a topwater popping frog or something like that, something like, I mean, I throw topwater frogs, don't get me wrong, but those eats, honestly, that's a bad example. Those eats get anybody hyped. But this swim bait is just something I don't fish. I threw it, I wasn't exactly comfortable with it. I went out of my comfort zone and threw something that, that plate goes still right there, by the way, but something that, you know, I wasn't comfortable with, but I thought could get eaten, and I just wanted to try to expand my arsenal a little bit and see what we can do, and bam, we got us a beautiful largemouth bass there. We're gonna keep fishing it though. We're gonna keep throwing this swim bait just a little bit more, trying to find some more, maybe some fry garters or something we could, wow, some more fry garters or something we could throw it at, and just keep fishing it. Honestly, I'm pretty hyped right now with that eat, so I was trying to keep throwing it a little bit. All we're doing is literally we're just slow reeling it at the bottom over here, not at the bottom, but along the bank line, and trying to see if some fish will eat this dang thing. But we got one so far on it, so that was pretty sick. Oh, it's on a rock. Oh yeah, we won't throw there anymore. Got it. All right, let's make a move. We're gonna be casting right here. There's a bunch of, looks like fry jumping around again, and there could be a bass close in the area, so we want to find out, see if there's not a fry in this area. Bunch of fries jumping around. I literally would love to see a fry garter come and destroy my swim bait. Would be an ideal situation. Oh yeah, bunch of shad. Oh yeah, he's chasing it. Boom! Oh, 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 yeah, that was insane. That was insane. Oh my gosh, did y'all see that? He was chasing those shad. We threw our Divine swim bait in there, and now he's ours. Get up here. Let's go. That's what we can do. Oh my gosh. Look at that. In the dome. Woo! Look at that, man. 6 cents Divine swim bait in the noggin, man. That's freaking sick, dude. Oh my gosh, talk about insane, dude. I thought the last swim bait was insane. Check this out. In the dome. In the freaking dome, man. That was absolutely insane. Let's get that out real quick. But dude, I literally was like, oh dude, there's a bunch of shad flickering over there. Let's throw this over there real quick before the GoPro dies. And he was chasing them around. You could see them jumping, and then he just slammed my Divine swim bait, dude. That was absolutely insane. All right, you guys, just like that, man. Divine swim bait's out. It's kind of jacked up. We're gonna have to re-rig that, but man, another amazing eat on the 6th Sense Divine swim bait, man. Check out this beautiful largemouth bass. Another great fish on the Divine swim bait. That is now 2 on the Divine swim bait. Now we're actually gonna go back and change my GoPro batteries out because now it's at like 8%. We gotta get over there before something crazy happens again. That was probably the craziest eat of the day by far. Take a good look at that fish, man. Nothing too crazy, but a good little pounder or something like that. But man, let's get a release on him and stop getting mobbed by these mosquitoes. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, let's get him back in the water. All right, you guys, that is the 4th fish of the day now. The 2nd one on the 6th Sense Divine swim bait. We're gonna put this fish right on these fry right here. But man, that was absolute insane. Check out that fish right there. Beautiful largemouth bass. Let me grab your tail, bud. Oh, you're good. All right, bet. Woo, let's go change those batteries. All right, you guys, we are now here where we started the day off with our Wacky Rig Senko, man. This is the first bait we caught fish with today. Beautiful Wacky Rig Senko. This is an X-Zone lure, watermelon, red and black flake colored, and that's what we caught our first fish with today here. And then our next bait that we've been catching fish with as well, that we went over a little bit, is the Duke 6th Sense Duke 65 right there, man. Beautiful bait, awesome lipless crankbait. We actually almost lost it earlier, as y'all probably remember. That was just a few minutes ago. And we also have been throwing as well the fan favorite probably for today, the 6th Sense Divine swim bait. This thing has been absolutely crushing them all. I wouldn't say all day because we've only caught 2 fish on it, but we've been fishing it probably the least amount of time, and it's caught us the most fish out of any bait so far. So we're gonna keep throwing that and then grab a couple more baits and kind of cast them around, try to change some things up here and catch some more fish overall. But man, let's catch a few more fish before we call it a day, man. It's been a lot of fun. That Divine swim bait is definitely now permanently in the arsenal, man. That thing is absolutely awesome. I love catching fish on the roll. It's just absolutely insane. But man, anyways, let's get back out there and let's keep catching them and let's keep fishing. Let's go. All right, you guys, we got our Divine swim bait back. We changed our GoPro battery and we're back at 100%. So now we're locked back in, and we're gonna keep throwing the swim bait a little bit, and then we're gonna kind of switch some things up here. Oh wait, there's a bass right there. Wait a minute. Didn't even look at it. All right, you guys, we got this swim bait out there now. Kind of launched it out there. You've got to be kidding me, right? No way, this is real. I can't even send my rod down there if I wanted to. Gosh freaking darn it, dude. This is the same way I lost my trace. You've got to be kidding me. I'm almost running out of line on the spool. You got to get this back. This bait has been carrying us today. There's no way. Dang it. Dang it. That sucks, dude. We were just starting to like that dang thing. All right, you guys, we got our War Eagle spinnerbait now all tied up and ready to rock and roll here. We're gonna just throw this around the banks and throw it into schools of bait like that one out there to see if we can get a bite, man. I'm gonna fish this for a little bit. If we get a bite, that'd be sick. If we don't get a bite, then we'll probably call it a day here. It is getting hot. I don't have any water, haven't eaten today. I'm kind of down bad right now, other than the fact we're catching fish. Catching fish is what's keeping me alive right now, quite literally. There we go. There we go. On the spinnerbait. Stay on, boy. No, he's hitting the wall. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Ooh, got him. Let's go. That's what we want right there. On the spinnerbait. That's not the one I saw. I thought I saw a freaking mondo of a fish. Not too far from where this one just ate, but hey, man. Check that out. Another fish on the spinnerbait, or first fish on the spinnerbait, but another bait that we've knocked out today. Awesome War Eagle spinnerbait on another beautiful largemouth bass. Look at him getting all defensive, spiking up his back and stuff. But man, awesome. Let's get him right back in this water. Beautiful. Appreciate it, brother. Gah! That's how you feel, bro? All right, man, let's keep rocking and rolling with our spinnerbait here. We're about to call it a day here, but try to finish this up here and try to catch maybe one more fish. We said we wanted one more and we were gonna be done. Change of plans, we're gonna finish this circle first, and then we'll call it a day. There's a drain pipe right over here I want to fish. Try to catch one at. Oh, you're kidding. A bass blew up on my bait right in front of me. He missed my spinnerbait. That sucks. Should have been another fish on the board, but he missed it. Really, it was kind of my fault. I pulled it up a little too fast, kind of carelessly, and that's the difference between landing another fish or not sometimes. Down this little crevice line. Oh! Oh! He ate it down the crevice. No way, it's the best fish of the day too. Stay down. Let's go! Best fish of the day on the spinnerbait. Right down the crevice. He came out of the hole to punish that spinnerbait. Look at that. Absolutely chumped it. Let's freaking go. As I'm getting mobbed by mosquitoes, check that out. Mosquito, get the heck out of here, bro. That thing's chumping it. Let's freaking go. That's what we like to see. Bam! Biggest fish of the day. Last fish of the day. What a beautiful eat. Let's check it out on the Canon camera. Man, what an amazing eat that was on the spinnerbait, man. To close off the day, man, that was an epic eat. I was just fishing it right through that little crack right there, and he just came out of the crack and just smoked it. He was in the depths of the dark right behind that ledge, just kind of hiding there, and he absolutely destroyed my spinnerbait. Let's take one more look at this beautiful fish right here. Absolute beautiful largemouth bass to close off the day, man. What a eat, what a bite. He's ready to go, man. He's starting to try to dance and swim out of here, but we're gonna get a good release on this fish. We're gonna call it a day, man. But what a great fish to end it off on. Let's go. All right, you guys, there's the final fish of the day right here. We're gonna put him right back in that crevice that we just caught him in. Beautiful largemouth bass. Check out that fish, man. What a beautiful way to close out the day right there. Check that fish out. Beautiful fish. Send him on his way. There he goes. Beautiful, man. Let's go. All right, you guys, and that's gonna do it for today's video, man. What a day it was today, man. We only caught about 5 or 6 fish, but it was one of the slower days, honestly, at this pond. Normally we come out here and we can catch about 10, and then on the good days we can catch 15 to 20. But today, man, we did catch 5 fish. But the thing is that it's important about today is we caught them in all different sorts of ways. We caught them on a spinnerbait, the Duke 65 lipless crankbait. We caught them on a wacky rig, and we also even caught them on a divine swim bait, which now we can permanently add that to our arsenal. Honestly, I've never really thrown that in a pond and never had too much success with it, but now we're seeing what that can really do. So we're definitely gonna have that tied up a lot more often, man. It was a great bait and a great way to come out here, although it still may be stuck in the pond. But man, either way, it was a good day out here to come out here and start the summer off with you guys and catch some good old largemouth bass. But man, I really hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If y'all have any ideas of what y'all want to see next, or as far as challenges go or video ideas, make sure to drop them down in the comments, and I'll definitely get on those, and we'll start making some bangers this summer. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Make sure you please like and subscribe, and until next time when we catch more bass, peace out.